Have this insanely strong AI system. Imagine it like an AI, like ChatGPT in our brain, which is our subconscious mind, right? Our subconscious mind saves all the data or all the trades that we take, right? Your journal might save average RR or things like that or that or that, but your subconscious saves how the chart looks. So right, every single journal you take and every single live session you take, your brain memorizes, okay, I've seen this before, right? Memorizes this pattern. I've seen this pattern hundreds of times, right? I've seen this patterns another hundreds of times, right? So we use that because that's the strongest thing we have in our brain. That's how we get these crazy results, bro. First, as I was intraday trading, I didn't really use my intuition that much. It was more mechanical. I had I would say around 10 to 15 hours per month. Then with my recent system, which was again that with the higher time frame bias and all these things, it was 20 to 30 hours. Now with this, with even more intuitive views, it's 30 to 50 hours. That's what I mean, bro. I think I'm just gonna be one of the best traders you're ever gonna see because it's gonna look so fucking flawless, right? And because I'm using, first of all, I have so much work that I've put into this shit that now I can actually see when something's gonna happen, and most of the time it's right. And look at this fucking trades. It's just gonna look like mastery because I've seen this shit thousands of fucking times, right? I've seen this buy thousands of times. I've seen this sell thousands of times, and you see this is pure mastery, right? It's pure mastery. If you've seen a trader trade like this, I don't think you've seen traders trade like this, right? It's maximizing potential because god fucking damn, this is 4 hour, this is 1.7 hour, it's 5.7 hour in a day, right? And this is one pair. Then if we consider the DAX short that I took, or for example this, if I would have taken it properly, it's 9-10 hours in a fucking day, bro. Like, do you genuinely comprehend like what intuition can fucking do? Like, there's no fucking system that can give you this much art in a fucking day, and have 70, 60, 70, 80% win rate. This is pure intuition. Many guys, like, people don't talk about this shit, and this shit is the most powerful thing you have inside you. This is the most powerful strategy, is you. You've heard this thing all along, bro. You are the strategy, but your intuition, your subconscious mind is the most powerful thing you have, is your edge in the market, because your subconscious mind holds thousands of gigabyte of data, not like Notion that only saves average RR and bullshit like this. You actually save price action in your brain, and then we're gonna see this shit, you're gonna know. It's like you get saved 10,000 fucking models in your brain, right? You just have to listen to it. But why people are scared to do this is because it's uncertain, because you're relying on your subconscious mind. And even if you try and give it back and understand what you're actually doing that works, you can't. It's something uncertain in an already uncertain environment. It's so fucking powerful, and I've been talking about this all along since I've started like 2 years ago. As I got out of my break-even phase, I kept talking about intuition, but people don't realize, bro, how powerful this shit is. And people are scared to try to make it work because it's uncertain. It's not a system-based, right? It's not a rule-based thing. But look, I'm showing you, I genuinely took all these trades, bro. I took all these trades, and I can show it by now if you want to. I took all this, I took this, I took this, I took. This was my UK session trades. Can your system do this? No. Like, genuinely no fucking system can do this. No fucking system can do this on a consistent basis. It's only intuition. Intuition is the biggest fucking edge you're ever seen, bro. Just wake up, bro. Wake up. It's logic, right? You have your subconscious mind. Every single trading that you spend on the market, data gets compressed into your subconscious mind. And why the fuck are you not using the most powerful thing that you ever fucking have? You get what I mean? Like, you've spent years building this thing in your brain and building all this experience, and you're not using it. You're relying on a system that is fucking average, that has 30, 40, 50% win rate, when you have something in your mind that has 80% win rate across multiple setups. Like, you must be joking, right, that you're not using this shit. Imagine it like being ChatGPT remembers everything you talk about, and you talk and you talk, and it gives it more data, and it learns based on the data you give it to, right? And it remembers what discussions, what things you talked about, right? That's the exact same thing that your brain does, right? It remembers every single trade you've taken. So across, for example, my journey, across 4 years of doing this shit every single day, of course it's extremely powerful. Of course, it's extremely powerful. So how can you not use that? It's all the data that you save from your journaling that I've saved across years, and all the work that I put in and breaking down what the pairs did in my analysis and watching the charts and live trading every day. That's the data I give it, right? That's the data I give it. Bro, I studied so much in the break-even phase. This is why my intuition has reached this point where you can fucking spot trades like this, right? Because I journaled relentlessly. I journaled and journaled and journaled and journaled over and over again, and I still do it because that's what feeds the AI in your fucking brain and makes it get better. Yeah, I had like crazy losses, but I got better and better and better and better until I started fucking winning, right? We might pull back higher to do that, but this is shit PA. I don't really want to trade this. Can be a short here, but it's kind of shit. I don't fully trust this shit, right? It could have been a short. I'm showing you intuition right now. Look at this shit, right? A shit R. I couldn't have taken it because of shit R, but you're seeing like intuition live saying that this is gonna short, right? Now what is probably gonna happen, we're probably gonna sweep back higher, maybe, right? But do I want to trade across that idea? Probably not, right? But if we, as I said, if we close back above here, we're gonna draw towards these highs. Didn't close yet, maybe gonna sweep the lows and then reach higher. Yeah, bro, look, I'm legitimately predicting price action as like, you see what I'm saying. Yeah, maybe could have been a short, but I don't like this. This point I would just continue. I just want to check a bit of, I do check higher time frame. As I said, sometimes I do check because I want to see where contextually we're at, right? I mean, the pivot here for lower prices would be generally this, and we just close above it, so below it, my bad. Buy side is taken, timing is good, we should just dump. Do we have like this? Read is fine, pivot maybe should have been here above here. That's the only mistake here. Read is fine. I'm caring about a read's execution, and these things can get better across time. We're really going back here. It's 100% we're gonna go back here. What do I want to see? Generally, I think this is our pivot. It's kind of chop. It's pre-choppy PA, honestly. I would want to see a deeper retracement and like a solid break higher. Otherwise, yeah, this is a solid break, but it's just a very voided gap, so I don't like trading these gaps. But it's gonna reach back into the highs. It's reads, bro. It's just reading PA, bro. You see this shit? I do this shit every day. Ignore my executions right now because, yeah, my executions are shit, and always I can fucking execute when I'm recording because there's always pressure and I can always see straight. So now this becomes my target, and we're gonna fucking fly higher, honestly, to fill that huge gap, as I should have. Yeah, maybe took a buy here. Try it, and I'm not just gambling, bro. I'm doing this in front of you, bro. You're just gonna continue buying. Like, this is just a very confident buy. So I would want to see, honestly, a retrace here because this is my pivot. This is where I want to position my stop loss, but I don't think it's gonna retrace. Maybe it will. This looks like it builds at like fractal low, and it's just gonna start initiating above the high. Okay, now we have this inversion here, so it depends really what we're gonna do next, because we might also be drawn just for these lows. I do want to still see that inverse though. Unless that shit gets inverse, we're pretty much gonna print lower. I mean, well, you know what? It's a clear read here. It's just gonna reach into this side, very likely. That's it. Honestly, I would still draw higher, no problem here. It's still drawing higher, but I do want to see. It's a very similar setup. Yeah, it's a very similar setup. Did I place that? Bro, why did you miss me, bro? Oh, like, you saw this shit doing this in front of your eyes, right? You see all this shit, like, I don't know this PA. I don't know bullshit. I don't know nothing here. Say we're bearish here, but we have to see. Boom. Yeah, this is good. Probably can even mark a shit out of the bat. Safe stop loss. Not the best, honestly. Not the best. Where are we reaching 100% the lows, bro? Maybe even Asian low as a, like, partial. I would just honestly like safe say stop loss comes above the high, so we have to sacrifice our partial here on Asian low. Boom. 66% off, break even. This is the mechanical side of my strategy, and now we should just dump, honestly. Bro, you see this shit, bro. You see this shit. 4R. Could have even better if I kept my initial. Look at this shit. Boy, what the fuck is he talking about? Intuition. Do I have a system? Oh my god, 50-minute gap. We did have coincidentally a 50-minute gap, but it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't fucking matter, does it? What I'm gonna do now, honestly, short-term draw back to this. Good gap, but still a bit too early to be trying to buy this. Bit too early. Usually in reverses like this, I would want to see a bit more confluence. But it's still gonna draw here. This high is our target. Oh, never mind. Yeah. Now let's see if we get like a bullish continuation. Apparently we're reversing. Sometimes again the read is wrong. We're not reaching there, right? Sometimes the read is wrong. It's not good all the time. I did see temporarily, so that was like a short-term movement higher. I actually still like being very bullish here. If we see like momentum start switching, right? When is momentum start switching here above this gap? If it goes above this gap, we're bullish. Boom. Honestly, this is a very similar trade to the UK trade, if you remember. But the problem here with this trade is that our safe stop loss is here. Do we have enough R? I keep putting the short. Safe stop loss comes down there. It's just very, I mean, it's not bad R, honestly, but we need to target Asian highs. It's 1.2, right? Let's just do it for the memes, right? We can also leave parcels on this. We can probably hunt this high right here, but I don't have expectancy. So actually, because of expectancy, because I don't have 1.5 R on the first objective, I cannot take partial. So I'm gonna respect my system. It's probably gonna come back in this consolidation and reinitiate. Exactly. We're just again gonna do it for the memes, right? Because I did say we're likely gonna see the retest. And now. What do you want to see more, bro? I swear to God, I do not know this price action. I'm doing it in front of your ass, bro. In front of your ass. Why did I know? We're bullish. Like, look, did I look at context on being bullish? No. Right? If you look at higher time frame here, what do you see? Oh my God, we have this low. We're targeting this low. We're not leaving until I'm targeting this low. What do I see? Why am I extremely bullish in a massive fucking downtrend, and as an external higher time frame low is not taken? Why? Because it's instantly a huge fucking void. That's why. Do I need a higher time frame? I don't. All I needed was lower time frame to detect the bias for the day. All I need is 1 minute and previous day's range. But now I think it's more bullish unless we inverse that shit. Sadly, we don't have a pivot, but I would have targeted this high and this high. I'm doing this shit in front of your fucking eyes, bro. In front of your fucking eyes, bro. That was for this video. I want you to realize what powerful of a thing you have inside your brain. That's all I want you to realize from this video, because no amount of system can tell you that. What you saw me do as in this backtest session in front of you. Oh, this looks good, this looks bad, this is gonna happen, this is. So that's what I want you to take from this video.